are you talking about? The bottom-up economic model answers that question.
Chairman?
Reinvigorating the rural economy. That is where the potential is.
Galgalo Bule says, ask Duale that there are two political parties which are warming up for 2022 general election in northern Kenya. UDM of Ali Roba and UPIA of CS Yatani. By the way, the two, who is the northern kingpin, or is it you?
I am not. Those are parties that are formed and financed by the state. It's part of taking us back to regional and ethnic politics. But the people of Kenya are more enlightened. They want to be part of a bigger national party, either ODM or if they regain part of their strongholds, or UDA. They have, I mean, we have no business forming clan or regional or ethnic. We don't want to put ourselves in a corner. We want to be part of the Kenyan conversation.
So in 2022, what are you going to do? Are you running for governor? Are you?
That is part of my strategy. You will know it maybe in another 6 months. Yes.
Okay. Bonte Arab says, ask Honorable Badi, talking about party democracy, do the likes of Jimmy Wanjigi stand any chance against Baba as the ODM presidential flag bearer?
When we announced the National Delegates Conference, Jimmy Wanjigi, if he meets all the qualifications to run for president an ODM ticket, he will contest against Raila Odinga. And he has a chance if the delegates will elect him.
By the way, is there any chance Baba can say so-and-so Tosha?
I don't know. That is
so.
only in his head. You know, Jeff, you should also not assume that I'm in Raila's head. I know I've been his political
No, but let me say this.
You're the chairman.
I have been his political student and I understand him a lot. But there are certain things that I may not say.
But let me say,
if you ask me my position, my opinion, I don't think he should do that.
You don't think he should say so-and-so Tosha?
No.
You think he should run?
I think this country needs him.
As of tonight, we only have one candidate for 2022.
Who's that?
William Ruto. The rest are just hanging around President Uhuru Kenyatta. They have not made their decision.
What do you mean by running a...
Absolutely.
Raila Odinga is an enigma,
no,
my friend.
I mean, that's
so this is someone who understands, just like we buried the professor in this country, we have an enigma of politics in this country. And that Jeff, let me ask you, who knew that after these people celebrated the so-called death of BBI and the reggae, that there would be Azimio la Umoja?
No, but let me...
Who knew?
No.
You thought Raila was
Sylvester Wafula, kindly ask Aiden Duale what UDA's plan is towards perennial droughts and famine in the northeast.
Let me first say that what's happening in the north part of Kenya today is something that will make each and everybody shed tears. That a government in place where me and Bandi has passed serious budgetary allocation with the last 2 billion shilling allocated by the CS National Treasury, and even the CS National Treasury coming from our own region. It's unfortunate. But I can tell you, part of the bottom-up and the emergency of the 4 key plans, with one of it being the food security component, the UDA government under William Ruto will make sure that drought and food insecurity will be a thing of the past. Take that to the bank, my friend.
Jared Aaron says, tell us how you guys will resolve the ceiling debt issues. Where will this money come from? The debt ceiling. You talked about we're at 9.1 trillion now, right? And you're an accountant. Chairman.
No, it hasn't reached, the official figures we have is about 8.7.
Okay, almost 9 trillion.
But you see, the issue of debt is not the problem. And this thing called debt ceiling, I don't know why we are talking about debt ceiling. We should talk about the amount of debt. Debt ceiling is a cap that you put, we should not pass here. You can put it as even at 20 billion, so long as you, trillion, so long as you manage your debt uptake correctly. Now, the problem we have had in this country that must be corrected is proper utilization of borrowed funds. Money must be borrowed. Even America borrows money, and it is the largest economy. You must properly utilize the resources that you borrow. You must stop corruption, and that is why I have a problem when my colleagues here relegate corruption to number nothing.
No.
Corruption is very key for the progress of this country. That you have so-called bottom up.
No.
And by
Let's
the way,
deal with the debt.
Jeff, there's really nothing about this bottom up. It's just about saying that we will make
let us
available.
deal with debt.
Let me that
I
will
can
make
tell
money available. Let me just finish, Duale. You know,
let's
you complained and you almost got angry when now you see you are also making me angry, and I don't want to be angry in this show.
No.
You see, what I'm saying is
we're talking about
really
debt.
nothing strange about this bottom. It's just about saying that you will give people money at the bottom, those who are doing small businesses. You deny the people who are doing big businesses money. But those big businesses are also the same ones who are supposed to give taxes for the bottom. Now, that money will not be available if it is stolen.
Debt.
Debt.
And it's good to be honest. Kenya today is in a debt trap. Me and him, we are part of the cause. The National Assembly is a key organ, and we are complicit. We facilitated the Jubilee administration in putting the country in this debt spiral. You know, we must admit. Secondly, every 100 shilling that we collect, in fact, we must pay 127. So the next leader of this country must have a plan to restructure the debt portfolio in our country. We must stop these Chinese debts, and we must go back to the multilateral, the bilateral, lenders, the IMF and the World Bank and African Development Bank, where the grace period is long and the interest rate is low. We must. Kenya is going, in fact, it's at the level of the Greece, if you remember the Greece history.
Yeah.
So we're at a very serious debt level. The first 5 years, we take a blame as Jubilee. The second term of President Uhuru Kenyatta, the handshake, and these guys facilitated. In fact, let me tell you.
But in the same...
You remember, these guys are facilitating now in putting us into a more debt trap through the handshake.
You have the number.
And let me finish. Even this corruption is about. You know about the famous upper hill sanitizer. You know, people are being sanitized. Yeah. So today,
what does that mean? What does that mean?
That means we lost the voice of the opposition. The leader of the opposition has gone to bed with government, a section of government, and allowed corruption to thrive. Simple as that.
Okay, this is exactly what you talked about, National Assembly being complicit. You talked
Absolutely.
about
Can I address that?
Oh, go on.
Absolutely.
Let me put it this way.
Yes.
You know, Jeff, from 2018, what Duale is saying, the current borrowing by government is for multilateral. Where we got into Chinese loan, and by the way, he can check on record, there is no money we have borrowed from Chinese of late. Nothing.
We have.
Nothing.
7 billion for Express Highway last week. We borrowed 7 billion last week.
That was not a borrowing. That is not a loan. The expressway is not a loan. This is a PPP program. This is a program that the contractor comes and does the work, and then he claims his money from the toll fees.
Jeff,
that's not a loan.
Jeff,
I mean, I understand finances.
No,
we didn't borrow.
Jeff,
that is not a loan. Jeff, let me just finish. You see, Duale is now already coming in.
But I can't believe that.
This is the point. Let me put it very clearly.
Go on.
Current borrowing by government is a much carefully chosen borrowing. If we were not put into this, and you know why Jubilee One did it? Because they wanted to get re-election. They did so many projects. The first step for the next government in this country is to be realistic in terms of expenditure. If we still continue with our egos to spend money, develop roads, do whatever, everywhere you want to do roads and do all these projects that he was praising his Jubilee One about, we will still sink into more and more debts. By the way, Jeff, this is my final remark on that. If we continued with Jubilee One, with Corona, with COVID, we would be at 15 trillion today. That I will tell you for a fact.
Let me say this.
I would tell you,
just
if we had
Kenyans
should thank God
as you go to the next
one died.
As you go to the next tweet, and I want you to record this.
Go on.
This express highway, it is not PPP. This express highway, budgetary allocation by the Kenya government through the budget committee.
Oh, no, let me
Let me finish.
That's a lie.
Let me finish.
What he's talking about was money that was provided to pay
now can I
for
talk?
the services
Can I
that
talk?
were being disrupted.
You talked, can I
No, but
speak?
don't mispresent
speak?
facts.
Aren't you in the same National Assembly?
Can I?
No, I'm in the budget committee, and when it comes to matters finance, I understand better than
I
you.
listen to you, listen to me.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This, Kenyans are being told this is PPP. If it is PPP, then the establishment of a toll station will be right. But there's no way resources from the fuel levy, okay? Every liter you buy, there's a road development levy that you pay, which goes into this road, into this express highway. And let me tell you, that is a question that we're going to ask.
Please, let's.
If, for example, let me finish.
Public.
Let me finish. If Jeff was paying partly for this road, for the express highway, through the fuel you buy, then
not true.
It will not be sound for somebody to put a toll station because it doesn't qualify to be a PPP. Secondly, let me tell you, this express highway will going to manifest the story that people don't want to hear about the rich or the dynasty versus the ordinary citizens. That if you have the money, you go up. If you don't have the money, you're stuck in traffic jam. This is what's going to happen in this country.
How so?
Because
Because
if you go up, you pay. Because you want to go home fast.
Right.
You want to go to the airport fast. Okay? But what about somebody who lives in Embakasi? Okay? A Kenyan who lives in Eastland. And he wants to go home. And he has paid for the construction of the express highway using the petroleum development, the road development levy that you pay for every liter. These are the things that will come up.
Jeff.
Is that true, though?
Jeff.
Is that true?
No, but he has said his. I'm telling you what he's saying is wrong.
Jeff, what Dwale is saying is not correct. Number one, we are not spending field development levy on the express.
No.
What the government of Kenya provided budget for, and you can call the CS here.
Please call him.
To tell you the facts, whether I'm lying or I'm saying the truth.
You know these guys are sanitizing.
For services. Okay? And that's not reason really to sanitize expressways. It's not my project. It's a government project. Now, on the issue of the toll station.
It's a handshake project.
In the issue of the toll station, Jeff, by the way, this is a project, the conception started way back. But in the issue of the toll station, let me tell you, it happens everywhere. And by the way, it is helpful to the same person he's saying will be stuck in the jam. If those rich people, the people he calls rich, fly up, we will have very few vehicles.
No, majority will be at the bottom.
And so there will be no traffic jam. And that is the reason why it is being built, so that it reduces traffic jam. And even if you are to oppose Duale, we were also in opposition. You oppose
no.
with the reality, with the facts, and you say the truth.
And you are supporting because you're part of the handshake and you want to sanitize each and government.
Well, I'm sure if you were still the majority leader today, you would be supporting this express.
I could leave you guys talking if you want.
Yes.
I have to leave now.
No,
we have to leave also.
It's late.
Today you are the one who said.
No, let me say.
We are the ones who warned you that
you need to withdraw that statement.
Yes.
My friend, we have homes.
Yes.
We don't want to sleep here.
Okay.
How can you leave us here?
But you enjoy the conversation.
No, all conversations with Jeff Koinange. All conversations with Jeff Koinange are very interesting.
Okay.
They can
But
go forward.
can they kindly talk about corruption if they seriously want to leave this country?
No,
not
please
now.
push
But
it as an agenda.
You know our agenda and
Put it as an agenda.
our agenda and our scheme of work. Before even we talk about corruption,
not here on this show. He's saying your party.
No. You are the minority leader. Don't go to bed.
But I'm talking about corruption.
Stand on the floor of the house.
I have even spoken
challenge
about cancer.
the
All right, gentlemen.
I have.
we'll come back and talk about this another time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Well
Yes.
done. Well done.
I hope we didn't make life difficult.
Oh, you guys are okay. You guys are fine.
Okay.
No,
Love it.
it's-
And you know, the conversation is most important.
Your life must be difficult.
When you give me such a hard time, it's okay. It's all right. Well done, gentlemen.
It's going to midnight.
That's what I'm saying.
What I talk about?
Midnight, man. There we go.
You
we
need
go.
to give me security, man. After what happened with Kondele. And then with Badia.
You.
You know, I saw some tweet there, Jeff, which you didn't ask us to comment about.
Which was that?
About Kondele, that we are trying to protect someone's kingpin of an area. Please, Kondele's incident was unfortunate. You cannot blame
Okay,
it
there's
on
a
us.
tweet.
This one.
What if every region...
Who's the bedroom?
No.
Who
Let me
said
tell you. No,
the issues
no.
of Kondele?
Yeah, well, we have Kenya. What happened?
No. You should read,
Whoever
you should
did
read the
that,
tweet
and,
of Babu Owido.
He's called who?
He-
Kipro.
he's-
I think let
Kiprono
him not.
Abraham.
No, but
Let him
Kiprono
not
is right.
incite
I mean,
Kenya.
Kisumu, these are the guys who say
Yeah.
Kibra and Kisumu is Baba's bedroom.
No, but it
Why
was
is
a
he running away from
political.
now?
It was a political
But,
statement,
but I can
not
te-
protecting
I can
bedroom
tell
in terms
you-
of violence.
I can tell you,
That is polarizing
we
the
will
country.
go to their bedroom.
Let us not
We will even
polarize
go to the
country.
kitchen.
Jeff, thank you.
We will.
I will go to my bedroom right now.
And I want to go to my bedroom too.
Hold on. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. That's what we're all about. At least we're discussing. At least we're talking. Because the moment we stop talking, it's the moment we start fighting. We don't want to go down that route. So let's keep talking, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Let's keep talking. Thanks so much for being a part of Jeff Kananga Live. Wow, what a show. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Good night, good luck. God bless our country,
you.
Kenya. Hamutaki picha?
Make this feel like this with a few sips of this. Get going with Go Good Juice. Now available in 500 ml on the Go packs.